Yeah, no matter.
It's not on TV.
No, I know it's not on TV. I ain't gone live yet.
Oh, we live.
Yeah, we live.
Oh, we live, baby. Yeah, he had to run to that screen one time, yeah.
That's me.
Go home, he had to
He had to.
I'm still trying to set it up. Jay, move the chair, man.
Nah, you good on your side.
Good,
You
yeah.
gotta get sitting on.
Ooh, I gotta go this way.
Oh, we ain't playing either, boy. We got the camera set up. Oh, yeah, City in nice.
Yeah, I can live with
Alright. Hold on a little more. Hit it.
All right. 3 Oxtails and an Empanada, baby. We live, baby. Oh, you fancy this time, Terrence.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the wine glass?
Figured I'd help y'all out.
Yeah, got the army. He like a sophisticated thug right now.
Bring a little class to
Yeah,
this.
look at, show him the sit, Terrence. Show him the sit. Show him the sit, baby. Oh! Yeah, what's up, people, man? We out here, man. 3 Oxtails and an Empanada. What's going on, everybody, man? And I got one right here, City. Yeah, you know we always talk about accomplishments, man. So while the people starting to join and get ready,
Here we go.
I want to talk about my accomplishment.
Sucking on mouths.
No,
Oh,
I just got my degree. I became a doctor last week.
Degrees and certifications is two different things.
I'm not going to sit here and be disrespected. I became a certified CPR doctor.
practicing on dummies.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to figure out why you wasn't there. I know.
Dummy saving dummy.
City. Why am I apologizing? But I'm happy, man. I know how to do CPR now. I can put the 2 electric things on your chest and shock you up.
I don't think that's
And
Proper term for that.
yeah, now for the people, I'm doing it in layman terms. And I also can give you the
so now we just laymen.
No, not you. Not saying the audience, but there's some people out there. And now I'm also able to give you the Heimlich maneuver and first aid kit. Heimlich?
No, that's not how it goes.
Yeah, Heimlich, I thought it was
Well,
something.
you don't want the certification.
Yeah.
You let us know.
Right now, if you want, one of y'all can lay down and I can show the people.
You ain't putting
Nah,
your
you ain't putting nothing on me,
Now, I'm not
brother.
putting my mouth on you.
Y'all, you better believe you now.
Yeah. But I think we should, y'all, I really think y'all should give me a hand clap.
Thank you, Ed. I appreciate the good job, Justin.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Ed. We love you. Ed is one of the guys for my job, man. Very, very nice very nice man. I don't want to say. Yeah. A very nice man.
I mean, from this angle, I need to do some more ab work. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, especially when your shirt saying shredded.
I mean, this is shredded taco.
Oh, okay. As long as you got the beef, you know what I'm talking about, baby? But we're going to start, we want to give people a little bit more time. We got 7 people tuned in. We usually at team want to give them a little bit more time. You see the homie City, the vegan, got the orange over there peeling it, man. No,
They had mac and cheese earlier, man. I'm gonna settle for my fruit.
Yeah.
Oh, that mac and cheese was hitting.
And you know what?
Y'all got that one.
Jose, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh yeah. What happened?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm used to Spanish macaroni and cheese, and it's usually just filled with sazon. But this macaroni had, I don't know how many cheeses in it. It was
only 3. I
Three.
didn't go ham.
I'm gonna be honest with you, it was
I'm
good.
mad that y'all had a whole meal before I got here.
I'm
If you get here,
Yeah, a little early. Yeah.
I'm sorry to throw you out there like that.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna play with you. That macaroni and cheese was good, man. So Ladies, unfortunately, he taken already, so he can't even cook for you right now. But that macaroni and cheese was delicious. I'm not even gonna play with you. Not even gonna play. I'm gonna take the head off. So you see, boy.
His citrus is pretty sure it can compete.
The citrus can compete with macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a hell to the no.
Thank you.
A hell to the ass.
Hold up!
Why is he cursing?
But yeah, we gonna get into this, man, because you know we on the time limit, so the people join, they join. The first joint out there is Jose. You want to do it because it was you, the 20-year-old.
All right, we're gonna talk about 22-year-old Stephen Clark, father of two, shot 20 times in his family backyard. The call was for somebody was supposedly breaking car windows, and I guess breaking car windows is enough reason to come in showing full force. But yeah, the brother was in his family's backyard with a cell phone and was shot 20 times.
By two cops, right?
By two different cops.
Yeah. What's crazy if you watch the video, you see the cops jump out their car. Once they hit the corner of the house before they're about to go around the corner, into the backyard, within 7 seconds, they was able to decide that this guy had a gun in his hand and was about to kill. I mean, had a gun in his hand. And he let off 20 shots. And what hurt my heart, and honestly, y'all know I'm emotional, brother, put tears in my eyes, is the one cop said, I hit him at least 6 times. Like
target practice.
Yeah, and they both, I think they both shot 10 shots apiece or something like that.
10 shots apiece. And the one when they got him on camera talking to the other officer, he said, I know I got him at least 6 times. And knowing you got him at least 6 times, he's telling after he shot, they're yelling, telling him, put your hands where I can see him. How you gonna put your hands where you can see him when you
So
shot?
this just happened, no cops,
That means
no
shooting
charges pressed.
because
Well, this just
that
happened
argument
this
is going to be he didn't put his hands where I said.
Oh yeah, he
so that means
wasn't
keep shooting.
following orders.
He wasn't following orders.
And it's
Go
ahead.
At the end of the day, they came there. We all know. They came there with the intentions to kill. You gotta remember, they got the call. They had helicopters and stuff. They got the call. So before they got there, they already knew. It wasn't like I had to see. Remember, they changed their story. First, it was a gun in his hand. Then it was a crowbar.
Oh.
What is it? But come to find out, it was a cell phone.
But
Cell phone. No, that's the ending story. When they finally got to it and seen it, it didn't even matter. So you came there with the intention to kill this brother. And then what hurt me, man, the grandmother's elderly. Why does the grandmother have to give excuses of where to come into her house at? Like she had to come out and tell y'all that we're elderly. Me and the grandfather, we're elderly, so most people that come to our house know to come through the back door. But she shouldn't even have to say, I don't care where you. I don't care if you come through the side door, the basement
through
door,
the
back
window.
door.
God damn it!
Yo,
I'm sorry to be so loud.
nobody. No, it didn't. At the end of the day, man, am I surprised? No, I've been stopped being surprised. When you got a guy being shot in his car with his baby girl in the back seat, you got a guy being choked out for cigarettes, you got a guy being shot in the park, you got all of these in the train station, you got all of these killings. At what point do we say, man, the guy can be sitting there with a priest praying and still get shot? That's where it's at right now.
How did they catch this on camera?
They had the
body
body
cams.
cams.
And of course they cut him off again.
They also had the night vision from the helicopter.
But what I don't understand is, let's say he did have a crowbar in his hand. Let's take the phone out. Let's eliminate the phone. He had a crowbar in his hand. Within 7 seconds, you shot this man. If I got a gun, and let's just say I have a suspect, whatever you want to call him, that's 30 to 40 feet away from me.
Why not shoot him in his leg?
Gene, what up, Gene?
What up, Gene? What up, Renee? Everybody.
What's up, y'all?
It's not even shoot him in the leg.
What up?
Why is my first option within 7 seconds? Like, I watched this video because I knew he was doing the show, so I just kept watching the video and I kept looking at the seconds. Within 7 seconds, your first thought was to let's unload a clip on this guy.
Well, if you
Like,
promoting the movie, we know it's 7 seconds. But go ahead.
Yeah, but
Let's say he
understand where I'm coming from.
Say he had a gun in his hand. Like,
Yes,
say he had a gun in his hand. Whatever happened to cops coming and controlling the situation?
Yo, dog.
Hey, whatever happened to the first words? Put the gun down.
Yeah. You know what they
came
did?
there, yo, they never fired nothing. You never heard them. Y'all came there shooting.
When they came around the corner, within the 7 seconds, City, he said, put your hands up, put your hands up. He got a gun. Pop, 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 pop. That's just how, like, that's crazy, yo. They came in there, guns blazing.
They used the excuse of we feared for our lives.
Yeah.
I was talking to my man today at work, right? Big Mark. I said, Mark, me and you never been in nothing violent together where we had to go put in some work. But I said, let's just say me and you came strapped up, right? Remember, they got the call. They got everything. They know it's one man they're looking for. I said, yo, me and you, we go find one man. Is your life in danger? Knowing that you got me with this hammer and you got your hammer? I said, tell you the truth, I would never feel scared. I'd take me and you against somebody else, knowing where he's at now. I got the drop on him. I know where he's at. I know all this. And me and you are going with 2 guns, armed. At what point is our life in danger? He can have a gun. At what point do you feel that you're in danger? Or I might die tonight and not go home to my family. So for that excuse is tied to me. And I hate the fact that we got to keep talking about this. We talk about it at every shooting. Every shooting, man. But guess who we talking about it to? Amongst ourselves.
It's crazy that we just gotta talk about a shooting every week. Like, rather it be a school or rather it just be a person. It just... Every Friday we talk about a shooting.
I'm sorry, Smoke, man. Diamond Roof can shoot up a church.
Come on, somebody.
Leave out with an assault rifle and get taken to McDonald's. Why didn't he get killed? And he had already had bodies under him. That man in the backyard ain't kill nobody. He ain't kill nobody.
Let's even say he broke the windows.
Yeah, because there's no proving that he even did that.
But let's just say he broke the windows.
Yeah.
You deserve, like, yo, I've been young. I've been a kid. I remember we used to throw rocks at cars coming by.
I broke windows.
Yeah, I broke, so I deserve to die. And look at me now, at 40 years old. I got a family. I work for transit. You know what I'm saying? So,
and the good part that we always look for, they got paid leave. That's the part that makes us feel good.
Yeah, paid leave.
Paid leave.
My thing is,
Paid leave. They got to investigate.
These?
Paid leave.
Oh, let's keep it out the park.
Okay, all right.
Yo,
Where I work, if I fuck up, I'm not getting paid leave.
Nah.
Y'all work at transit.
Yeah.
You're not getting paid leave.
I know that for sure. You got to fight to get your job
You're
back.
not getting paid leave, man. I'm not getting paid
You got to
leave.
fight to get your job back.
Big Rod.
Big Raj in the house. Yo,
Right.
not to cut you off, a lot of people getting on, so let's shout out to people. Selena in the house. Terrence, don't say hi to her. Gene, what's going on, baby?
Speed, what up, Speed?
Speed, Nigel, what up, Nigel?
I can't really see. I left my glasses.
It's just a little sangria, Big
I
Rod.
was about to say somebody
Rod.
else.
Yeah.
Mama on. Miss Capers.
She don't miss the show. What's
Yeah,
up,
I
Mom?
love you, mommy. Sorry.
Hey, Miss Capers.
But I just think that we're getting to the point where we're almost desensitized, if I'm saying the word right,
You.
Hey, my bad. Hey, Gene. He got to put LeBron on the wall, not LeBron.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah, he's not my favorite player, so he's not.
Yeah,
going
I
on.
like it. But
He gonna get me back on that one.
Yeah, you know he is. But we get to the point we almost desensitized to black or Latino men getting killed every week. It's
Oh shit! Speed said he was trying to come through. Y'all moved the spot on me.
yes. I didn't even know he was up here.
I ain't know you was in town, bro.
But it's getting to the point where we desensitized where
Gene said no doubt.
like God forbid I get shot tomorrow, it's gonna be the same old narrative, yo. Another black working man. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, because you
You're cool.
they got the call. Somebody was breaking call windows.
Well before they got there.
Yeah, if you have helicopters already out there, it means you already knew. Since when does somebody breaking into empty
Got you,
cars need to be armed? Like your initial instinct, if you have any, is thinking, okay, anybody breaking into cars is not breaking into cars with a gun on them. That's not what your first thought is. And I get it. You know, your assumption, you want to assume somebody's armed. But a thief, somebody that's breaking into cars, to me, I think their first, if they really are that thief, their first response is to run. It ain't to open fire. If you're a thief that's breaking into cars, you're not a thief. It's not armed robbery. You're not strong arming nobody. You're breaking into empty cars. If that's what you're doing, and that's the suspect that you believe you're about to approach, a gun is not something that you would expect and just assume this guy's going. And he's definitely not just going to turn and shoot at you.
Oh, hold up, real quick, man. Not to get off the subject, but I have to. Because this young man is important. City, you didn't have the pleasure to meet him yet, but he's important to all of us. And Tony's father, Big Tone, he worked with us. He was
Big Tone, what up?
He was able to move the heavy rail. His son had some complications where he was down for a couple of days and unresponsive, and it was real scary. And to hear him come up here right now and say, "Yo, what's up, my dudes? Little Tone may be coming home tomorrow, man." It touches my heart, man, because we all family, man, and there's nothing scarier for a parent, a mother and father. He has a home where he has a mother and father. He don't have no deadbeat dad out the house. Like, he has a great home structure. So to know that, you know, because I can't imagine what they was going through having a son in that hospital, not responding and out and everything he was going through. Because I don't want to say that's something that's wrong. But, yo, man, to have him say that right now, saying that, yo, man, his son might be home tomorrow, yo, man, it makes my heart feel, so good, man. Especially Terrence and Jose, you know, they knew the family a little longer than me, man. So, Tone, yo, we love you, man. We've been praying hard for you, man, and we so happy that he's home, yo. You know what I'm saying? I know Jose and Terrence really agree, man.
Word up. Big Tone, what's good, baby? Hey, Tone, little Tone, I'm going to come down there. We're going to get in that weight room as soon as you get home. What up, Ma?
Word is born, man. Tone, we love you, man. But, you know, it's crazy. But and to hit off the 22-year-old, it's almost like, you know, I hate to say it like this, but it's like blacks and Latinos is being targeted. If you look at the Texas bomber, who they ain't calling a terrorist, they're not saying it's a hate crime. This guy was going, like, he was strategic with it. Like, he was on some Call of Duty shit. He was going to people's houses and setting up bombs with tripwires. And he killed three blacks and one Latino. And he wasn't going to the hood. He was going to, you know, established black and Latino homes. There you go. Prominent black and Latino homes where these people were doing something good, man. And
who got one? Go ahead.
Oh, Terrence.
Yeah, that's Terrence.
Yeah, that's Terrence out here.
You said y'all fancy with the wine glass.
Yeah. It's getting to the point where blacks and Latinos is being targeted.
We are targeted.
Yeah, you're right.
We are targeted. Like, it's no gray area. Yeah, you can slide right into the middle because you already went there.
That's why we on the Texas bomber. We on the Texas bomber.
We are definitely targeted, man. I don't know. It's no more wrong place, wrong time, just wrong color.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, no matter what happens, I still love being black.
What's wild to me is that this man's not being called terrorist. Not even a little bit. They haven't
a hate crime.
slipped up.
Or a hate crime.
Just like black men are getting shot by cops, that's the same thing. How many white terrorists are there before they call it terrorists?
He has a sickness, but if that white boy, before he blew...
And then he blew himself up.
He blew himself up.
If he had yelled out Allahu Akbar
right
before blowing himself up.
Thank you. And the whole narrative would have been...
he'd have been a terrorist.
A white terrorist turns Muslim.
Terrorist.
Al-Qaeda Muslim. They got one of us, yeah.
Why do y'all think... Why can't we call white people terrorists? What's going on where they not terrorists in the media?
Well, you know what? People might not...
My thing is wrong quick. Why is it that terrorists are only from a different demographic?
Some people might not like my answer, but my personal belief is that Caucasians has been terrorizing things for so long, is that it's just almost like it's okay. They're used to it. They're used to it. This country was stole by what? Terrorism. Like they talk about the first bomb that was dropped on America. That bombing that was in America. No, it was terrorist thing that happened in America. Was what was that place? The Black Wall Street, where they dropped the bomb and killed all them people. So, but they don't look at that as terrorism. They look at it as just, and that was done by the government.
My bad. One comment. Gene said, "Man, F the news. No one reported when there was a terrorist at my job 2 weeks ago, and he was white."
That's
I don't
crazy.
even know. I don't even know. Like, I would love
about.
for you to inform us on that, Gene. I don't even know what that's about, but it goes back to what we're saying. Like, no white people aren't being called terrorists.
I don't think it's a good thing for them to say.
Yeah, people are not being called. And there's such thing as domestic terrorists. Like, why are we not calling it a home? Like, what's the thing with the terrorism thing? Why do only certain people get tagged?
Because you know what? There was it's an old little story, right? It's an Indian boy talking to his father. So the Indian boy says to his father, he said, "Dad, how come we always the bad guys in the movies and the cowboys are the good guys?" And the father said, "Because the cowboys are making a movie." And that's the same exact thing right here, yo. The cowboys are making a movie.
Big Bro said black and Latino men, educated or not, are the new endangered species in America.
Yeah.
KKK, of course. Yeah. Definitely, bro. Definitely.
And that's why, you look at Trump, and people get mad at Trump, and I don't even get mad at Trump. I know what he's doing. He's trying to preserve his people.
Like what we said earlier, man, everybody loves acting black and being black until you gotta be black.
Yeah. Chris Rock said it too.
Yeah.
Everybody want to be black, so it's time to be black.
Until you gotta go in that bank and ask for a loan.
Yo.
You said,
you see?
White man wouldn't trade places with me, and I'm rich.
Man, please, bro.
Like, I'll give you a perfect example. Last week, after we left, we had a good time. We went out and we built together. I take City home, right? The cop pulled me over and said I yielded wrong. And I'm looking at him like, how do you yield wrong? And what really got me...
So you never yield, did you?
I did yield.
No, you either yield or you don't.
Exactly.
But he said,
he said I yielded wrong. Like, if it was a stop sign, I could have played with him.
Yeah, right.
I would have understood him. But it said I yielded wrong. And what got me was, like, what got me over, honestly, was my New Jersey Transit, and I explained myself and talked. And I wasn't drunk, you know what I'm saying? But it was just to the point where, like, you only pulled me over because you seen a black man in a Charger. And what made me mad...
Because at the end of the day, he let him go.
He let me go. Didn't give me a ticket or nothing. But he pulled me over in a V6. I could have respected him if I had a V8.
He was supposed to check that out?
Yeah, he knew I had a V6. He came by... And where he seen me at...
He ain't no real baller.
yeah. It is V6.
He knew I had a V6.
Yeah, like for real though. And what's crazy is where he came behind me at, he was at least 100 to 200 feet, right, City? Away from the yield sign. From the yield sign. So he came behind me where he was at. He never even seen the yield sign.
Yeah, he couldn't have.
But I could have stunned on him and said I didn't even come from that way.
Think about it. He was in front, so P had to pass him. So by that time, you see the color I am, you see what I'm driving, and then you come on.
You know what I'm saying?
He can't see. It's a bend. He can't see where this thing came out from. Can't see.
And it's just to the point
if
where...
it's like that he's telling me about what happened, he can't see. He can't see.
And it's just to the point where it's almost like, yo, man, if you're a black man in America, you're a Latino man in America, you are targeted. And it's just, like I went on live, like when he walked away from the car, I went on live. And the reason why I went on live, this might sound crazy, but I didn't know how this situation was going to turn out.
RD, what up, boy?
All mass confusion.
Shut up.
So I went live. So the reason why, let's talk about a trip to Miami. What up, y'all?
Dre, what up, Dre?
Dre, what up, baby?
Dre, what up, homie?
What up? So, I put on the live because I just felt like, maybe I should go live. So if anything happened, at least my people will know how it went down. But
that's smart. You got to do that.
Yeah,
man. The fact that you got to do that.
But should that be my mentality? And Jose, you need glasses.
Right now, yeah.
You're squinting.
I know.
The only thing you're not doing is doing a Stevie Wonder. You're blind right now, But
my glass in the car.
We trying something different, y'all. To move on. Terrence, you want to get into sports?
We can.
Homie said he said Jose been doing push-ups. Looking a little big on camera, obviously.
Yeah, you do.
You got his arms folded.
He got his stomach.
Hey man, you gotta learn to work with what you got, baby.
Hey, he said, T, you owe me a drink.
Word, I got you, Dre.
Hey, you
Say
look
no
like a
more.
bodyguard at a salsa ball.
Yo, real quick, we gonna get it. Hey, Dre, you should know this. You just came from there. We gonna get
Dre, I'm
into
coming
the,
to see you soon, man. If I get to see Pig, we coming, dog. I know you're in
Atlanta
hand now.
Hawks.
We coming, man.
The Atlanta Hawks just supposedly fired a white woman. She put in a claim that for racial discrimination against the Atlanta Hawks management against white people. So in other words, she actually reversed it around what normally happens to us. So she said that they cater to blacks down in Atlanta as far as music and just culture and the way everything happens. So she said they treat, white women unfair there, especially white women, but just Caucasians, period, pilgrims, whatever you like to call them.
Colonizers.
Hey Ron, what up, man?
Raw chickens.
Yeah.
That's something new for y'all. If y'all don't worry about it, y'all figure it out later.
Clear folk.
But
That's what we turn the show into. Huh?
Yeah. All right.
God dang.
Yeah, I know Rich had the job. Like, yeah.
you like it, honey? We can't watch this.
We can't watch this. This guy's getting no hair.
Nah, but she's in the process supposedly of suing the Atlanta Hawks for discrimination against whites. I mean, I don't know how everybody else felt, but me personally, the Atlanta Hawks, like 3 years ago, Danny Ferry stepped down. He was like the general manager, or the right general manager. He was general manager, but they got him on tape saying some racial things about a play. I think it was Luau Dang or something. I forgot what he said. I forgot the whole situation. But they got him on tape saying some real racial things, and then he had to end up stepping down. And then, of course, they probably hired a whole bunch of brothers after that. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that something like that never happened again. So they probably got some brothers in there that just was on some. I'm not saying it makes them right.
It does. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Me, I'm different. At the end of the day, everybody deserves a fair shot until they show me differently. I know there's racism in the world, but me, till you show me something differently, I can walk into a room and say, oh, I know she racist. She just look racist. But until you show me differently, I got to give you a fair shot. Once you show me something different, then, then all hats off. But basically, they hired a whole bunch of black people on staff, and the white lady said they kept hiring blacks, and they kept pushing the black power theme and things of that nature. So it made her uncomfortable and things of that nature. So
I mean, Black Panther soundtrack.
Well, let's talk about the Atlanta Falcons organization. Atlanta Hawks. Organization, and then let's talk about business. Now, the majority of the players who play for them are what?
Kiana,
what's up? We're black.
of course.
Lee, what up? Aziz, what up? Salam alaikum. The majority of them are black, right? The culture of Atlanta is what? Especially, it's a black. You go to Atlanta, man. It's like a black party down there. You understand? You remember you was down there. The Sweet Book Bullies was looking at you, man. They said take your shirt off.
Bro, what up, Ron?
So you know what I'm saying?
What's good, bro?
So if the money that's coming in is majority black, they want to listen to R&B music. They want to listen to soul. Like, you get what I'm saying? So why wouldn't you cater to what's bringing the money in? That's like me going to a country western concert and saying they playing nothing but country music. They not catering to my black needs.
Trey said they better walk it like they talk in Migos' voice.
Yeah. So like I'm like, how come R. Kelly ain't on the stage? Like, come on, man. So it's just like, I think what she's doing, my personal opinion, she's playing a reverse race card.
Well, from what I heard, she's even talking about what's being played in the locker room.
Like, are you kidding me?
That's
nothing to do with
always it. catered to.
But if I'm
players.
sewing, I'm digging too. I'm throwing anything against the wall to make sure it's safe and
Oh
stick.
yeah, exactly.
So
And that's what she's doing.
you know what I
That's
mean?
doing.
She's doing her part.
But my thing is, she just doesn't have a valid reason. She's trying to get money when it's all said and done.
Oh man, we at the day and age where you can sue and damn near just because people don't want to hear about it will pay you.
Yeah.
Just because they don't want their name in the shit. So, I mean, come on. We need to start picking up and
she
start
got
suing
fired.
about anything.
She got fired, so she's
Yeah,
looking
she's
for
mad now.
Yeah, she's looking for a
mad
reason to
now.
get paid.
So, do you, blame her, yeah, but can you see where she's coming from? That's what I'm saying.
No, I
We need to get a little smarter and start doing that shit.
Okay.
You know how much we could, you know what I mean? We
Yeah.
probably wouldn't come up, but they're smart. And anything they do like to get money, oh, I'm on it.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
Hey
I'm
man,
on
let me
it.
get one of those. When
I don't
you
bring my kids here to keep hearing this hip hop music if we don't listen to hip hop music. You feel me? Like that's how she's coming.
Well, yeah.
I'll tell you right now, you go to the Garden, that DJ they got playing at the Garden, it's straight hip hop.
It's hip hop.
It's straight hip
It's
hop.
hip hop. Wait, hold on, real quick, y'all. Can y'all do us a favor, everybody that's on, please, if you don't mind? Can you please just share what's going on right now, man? That'll really help us out right now.
Hey, big bro
Hey,
said, I
hey,
feel what you're
open it.
saying, Paul.
They ain't gonna open it.
But you have to remember, this is still the
I
South.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
and
That's true.
And your big bro, you're right. It is
true.
still the South. But when it
Let me get
comes
one
to
more of them
money,
things too, please.
when it comes to money,
Who's
it's like look at, I'll give you a perfect example. Look at a lot of the train stations through New York, New
Trey
Jersey.
said I'm sewing transit for my pain and suffering.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, you got set up. We're not even gonna get into that. But like, look at New Jersey, New Jersey MTA. Oh, Piff, you're killing me right now. If you look and you see a lot of the train stations in the rich neighborhoods, what they make sure that them things look good and all that, because what they patronizing their customers. Because they're the ones that's spending the big money that's calling in. So Atlanta, to me, Atlanta doing the same exact thing. Yeah, these black people are coming here and they spending their money. So guess what? And the white people
Atlanta
that
ain't
coming
getting
in,
away from it neither.
Yeah,
They better not.
Yeah, why
I
would
wouldn't
you
get away
change
from
it?
it. This is one person that's just trying to have a come up off of
Yeah.
something, man. No. We sticking to what works for us. You know what I mean?
It's just, hey, baby. I gotta shout out my wife, Joanna Bell. I love you, Joanna. Come home and moonwalk for you.
Hey, baby.
Hey, yo, you heard what Joy said? Walking like you're talking.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Next subject, man. We're moving on.
We moving on. So
I'll be home a little early tonight, Juwan.
So we got. Well, I can't wait to finally get on. But we got to talk about the NFL star.
I won't hang out too late.
Zay Jones.
Oh.
Yeah, Zay Jones. If anybody know about Zay
man.
Jones, Zay Jones was running naked in the building.
Fuck me.
Talking about he was chasing Jesus.
Yeah, he was. No. Say it right. He was fighting for Jesus.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
And
if you're gonna fight for somebody, you want to fight.
yeah,
for
you want to
Jesus.
fight.
Not butt naked, though.
Not butt
Hey,
naked.
Put your
when
clothes
Jesus
on.
calls you
Hey,
to fight,
no, that's right.
do
You take it
whatever you
how
got
it
to
is.
do.
But
And Adam was put on earth butt naked.
butt naked. But what was crazy is
Man shamed us to start putting
Yo,
clothes
he
on.
kicked-
Start putting these cardigan sweaters on and stuff.
Boys the man.
You're wrinkling my school
Oh,
clothes.
no,
To the end of the
That
road.
you end of the road.
God.
That boy
damn.
put on a Pierre Cardin.
Baby, I knew about it. I just didn't care.
You just don't understand how much I love you, do you? I'm here for you.
tell me when you finish.
That
We
boy shuffling.
belong together.
Give him the shuffle. Give him the shuffle.
Now, you know what's crazy? My mother always told me that it'd be the closest people that hate on me.
Hey, man.
You
Hey.
understand?
And had the nerve to put a plaid shirt on up under there. Yo, you real?
Hey, man, it's better than that pink shit you had on last week.
Yeah.
You know what? You gonna leave me?
You
Yeah.
gonna leave me too?
Yeah, you too.
You know what? Hey, T, we don't gotta give him nothing. Just
Yeah.
But yo, hold up. Yo, he was, because I think he was hot. Yo, he,
you think? Yo,
Yeah.
what's wrong with you?
Yeah, allegedly. You know, we're gonna be big one day.
They get him a weed.
Yeah, he kicked the window in on the 30th floor of the balcony. Now, anybody that know about balconies, the windows are a little bit thicker for safety reasons and all of that. So for him to kick through that window,
remember, this is a big boy. Like,
yeah, he's a big
this
boy.
Is an NFL dude. He's a wide receiver. He's about 6'6".
City. The kick through that thick ass window.
Oh, yeah.
Yo,
He not a
bro.
lineman. He not a
He's a
lineman.
wide receiver.
What do we always say? What do we see? There you go. That he's a wide. What do we always say about fiends? Fiend strength, right?
Fiend strength. Yeah.
When you high off of something, bro, that strength come out of nowhere, man. And this is the guy, NFL guy, man. You can talk that wide receiver stuff, but they just strong as the rest, strong as the next one, stronger.
But what got me was because he vandalized the place and they dropped the charges on that too. And that
he pays a lot of money.
Yeah, he pays a lot of money.
He pays a lot of money.
But and he got everything fixed too. But
that's right. Once he come down off that high, get a little milk.
He needs some milk. Somebody help him.
Right.
But yo, my thing is, what? I wish I could have been in to see how it started. When did he take his clothes off and feel like he was fighting for Jesus?
When the drugs hit him.
So
Yeah,
when they hit the drug.
So
yo,
He got hot.
when
So
they-
he got-
like I told you,
got-
tomorrow, if they piss test that man or give him a drug, the NFL drug test, he's suspended for the first 4 games. He's a rookie last year.
Yeah.
He's suspended for the first 4. It's automatic. You ain't got to. I don't need to know no more about this story. That man had drugs in his system.
Oh,
Yeah. So did he leave Bible class and then take a pill? And that's why he was talking
Hey
about
man,
Jesus?
I don't know what happened.
Maybe he
or
had
what.
Jesus in his heart, and he wanted to let it out. And the clothes was constricting him
You know
from
what?
letting that out.
I
for
know his
the
brother
world.
said, man, I
This
ain't
is the
seen
part
you
where-
like this since we was little and we took baths, man. You
Yeah.
got your joint out
Yeah,
here.
because he was butt naked. He,
I mean-
he was out there like,
All in front of his boy girl.
yeah,
too. That's
and she was just
Yo,
screaming.
But y'all gotta understand, y'all saying in front of his, like that's morally. This man's on drugs. There's no more morals in that.
Yeah,
So I don't care who.
yeah.
He could have been in front of his mama. You think he would say, "Oh, my mother here put his clothes on"? No.
Yeah.
I'm high off of drugs, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm fighting for
He
Jesus.
just looked at his mom like, Jesus need me.
Yo,
Leave me alone.
yo, I tell you what. They could have pointed and said that's the. They could have pointed to his mom and said that's the devil. Guess who was hard pounding on their mother?
Yeah.
Him.
Because you know what was
I'm
crazy?
telling you, bro.
His brother said to him, he was running towards, let's just say the left. His brother said, Jesus over here. He said, Jesus over
Ran
there,
around.
fighting for Jesus, and went the other way. So you know.
He was going wherever Jesus needed him.
Yo, man. At the end of the day, you gotta leave the drugs. You gotta leave the drugs alone. He paying that money. He getting expensive drugs, and he got laced for something, man.
He got laced,
and it's a
yeah.
sad story because the boy's talented.
He's
The
talented.
boy, yo, they all last. I told you I had him on my fantasy team, man. I went to this championship one. It wasn't because of him.
Yeah,
but I had him
still,
just
he was
for that
on there.
insurance.
He bought points there.
Brought points there.
Oh,
The
yeah?
boy is good.
How you feel about him, T? Because he looked like you, just a little lighter.
Yeah. Yo, he built like you, man. He's a little
he
bigger
really
too.
is, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
He a
Y'all
little
funny,
lighter,
yo.
a little bigger, but he looked just like him.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yo, that's almost like how them cops killed the boy back in the backyard.
Yeah, word is bone.
We all look alike, right?
We all look alike.
That's what they say.
Only
I
thing-
thought
look
he fit
like
the
him.
description myself.
Yeah.
Just like an empanada.
What you think, though, T?
Nah, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, man. I don't know what he was on, but he was on something real crazy, and it was a family. Oh man, that sounded like real glass out this.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah.
My bad, y'all.
Well, you know what? Well, since we're talking about Jesus,
Oh, let's swing it on to the pastor.
yeah, we
pass that
caught a pastor in I want to say Chicago. I could be wrong, but he was in a strip club with a full pastor devotion testimony service suit on,
Oh man.
and it was the dude that noticed him in there. His name was Pastor Jenkins, and he
First,
said,
it's noticed, not noticed it.
Noticed it.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. You're not going to talk how you write.
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
Yeah,
He
yeah,
didn't-
yeah.
he didn't even pass on 9th grade, and he's sitting here trying to correct somebody.
In
But
seventh
anyway,
grade.
all right, here we got a GED. But anyway,
Yeah, you wanted to make the show and empanada. I had to add the N to the end. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
yeah, we got high schools in the
Yeah.
yard.
My lady's an English major.
English
I gotta keep up with this shit.
She's been working on you. Hooked on Phonics is the way to go. But
Yo, you heard who Drake noticed this. Yo, you Drake, man, yo, man, I didn't want you to go over. I was trying to, like, whisper.
so you had to do is let it go. That's what's wrong with it.
Nah, Drake noticed it before I even said it.
All right, so let's talk about this pastor letting that 10% rain
Yeah,
on these women.
and it's crazy.
Put in the hands of God on all these cheeks as they gyrated because Jesus made them cheeks.
Yeah.
And he was letting it live.
Read for that, read.
Well, ain't nothing you said was wrong.
Jose, what he said? He said, "Oh, good God Almighty, this is what the Lord has made. This is
The
not
Lord made
Remember
this.
Martin when he said, "Dust thou tempt me"?
Let it be milk and fall over me.
But no. Seriously.
He was, no, wait. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Because he was caressing that ass. And he said, Jesus made this. Wait a minute.
Come on.
It's a little rough.
Okay.
Jesus made the surgeon's hands
Okay.
that made this. So
He
either
don't
way,
make no mistakes.
Jesus, he made that
You don't
happen.
make no mistakes.
He made that happen from door to door. Everybody was children of God, and letting that 10% go.
Dre said Jose sound like a paid preacher.
Yeah, he
He just
does.
went to the collection plate.
Yeah, but
Yeah, take it right to the strip
Seriously
club.
though, what is the problem? For us to bring this up, what is the problem that we have with this?
who you want to go first?
Anybody can take
Can I
it.
go first?
What is the problem
I
that you have
gotta
with
go
this?
first because I ain't a professional on this type of thing.
No, he don't like strip clubs. I know that.
Yeah, I ain't. Whatever.
What's the problem that we have with the preacher? Because I saw the video. I didn't know he was a preacher. He had a suit on, and he was throwing the ones out. And I just said, oh. But the thing said preacher, and I'm like, well, how do we know he's a
That
preacher?
was Sister Mary Catherine's one that she put in the
I
offering.
don't care about that. My
And he
thing
threw it around.
is,
He
even though
even did that.
That's for the building fund.
What do we... the building fund been going on since before
He
time,
building.
Well,
dog.
guess where it's
a
going
lot
at?
of fun.
It's going to the Magic City.
Yeah, now he building that thing, he building that ass. That's what
Yeah.
he building. But,
My thing is,
what's the problem?
a preacher has his own demons too that he likes. Everybody has their own demons.
That's
that they
right.
It may
Talk
be
about it,
shopping,
Smoke. Talk about it.
It may be ass. Unfortunately, it may be younger
Gonna take
people.
over anyway, nigga. So
But everybody has their demons that they like. So he just happened to be a preacher who
That's
prays
his
every
thing.
day
That's his
and
thing.
likes women's goods. I'm just gonna keep it clean for the people. He likes women's goods. So
and is he
went to the
human?
strip-
Is he human, Smoke?
He's human.
Okay.
Kurt Franklin liked wearing dresses and watching
and
pornos.
Okay.
No, and messing with men.
Yeah.
We gonna
Well,
leave
I
that out?
didn't even know about that. I just
Why
found
you
that out.
think he made that song? We
Can I get a
Fall Down?
revolution?
He didn't make me for
He
it.
didn't make
Stop.
me
That's
for
bad
it.
joke. Bad
But
joke.
we get up.
He didn't make that.
Okay.
That's Donald McClurkin. He another one.
That's another. Yeah, I'm about to say you could really go
Okay.
there.
That's another
Okay,
one.
so it's the same thing.
But so what's the what are we getting
Okay,
at?
this is my problem
what's
with
next?
it. Okay, now everybody know me. Yeah, I'm a Muslim, whatever, but I don't claim myself to be an E-man. I'm a person that's still working on myself. I drink, I smoke. You understand? I have my little issues. I'm trying to be a better person. Blah 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 blah. But when you are a preacher,
Yo, I'm sorry. Dre said that was money for the church roof. Because it's mad O's with the roof.
so you know,
Stupid, yo.
so when you have a preacher, an E-man, a priest, whatever, I don't care what religion you into. This person is supposed to be guiding you and helping you to become closer to God.
Mm-hmm.
He's supposed to be an example. He's supposed to be the leader
Right
of
on.
the flock.
Right on.
So how can you come and talk to me about lust and all these other things, right?
Yep.
And if I do this, I'm damned to hell and all this other stuff. But you in a strip club, and you know you got to do Sunday school tomorrow, and
Well, we don't know that was a Saturday night. We don't know.
Okay.
It might have been a Thursday.
Okay,
It could have been a
guess what?
Thursday.
All right.
Oh, went down there on college night.
Watch this.
It could have been Titty Tuesdays.
Okay, well,
Could've
guess
been
what?
down.
Most
On
churches,
Thursday.
look, most
No.
churches on Wednesdays is Bible study. So
No.
now he's in Bible study.
Well, we don't know if he's Pentecostal, Baptist.
All
we
right, that
know
don't
Catholic.
matter.
We
He's
don't
the
know.
pastor. But look, he's in there, and his fingers are smelling like old thongs with Victoria's Secret on his nails. So I'm just trying to figure out this.
Some people like that.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Jesus made that.
I'm just trying to figure out how can you be the leader of the flock, but yet you in here and you smacking ass and sucking on nipples and getting.
Well, we didn't
lap
see him
dances.
sucking on it. Nah, you throwing extra stuff in, dog. Come on.
Yo,
That
If you trying to get a point
Watch
across,
this.
state facts.
TMZ threw it up.
Oh, it's facts.
Oh, it's facts. but I'm on the joking,
You
but
can't suck nipples if you're not in champagne on.
thank you. But if he's getting a damn, like, I'm just saying.
Hey, professional.
Yeah. But if you out there doing what you're doing, damn man, you kissed a lot of dudes on a nipple. You know that, right?
Yo,
But anyway, but how can he lead like that, City? Let's be real, yo. Let's be real. Come on.
Who puts that? I'm not defending them, but I just want to throwing money at strippers in the bar. Technically, with us, with the outside people, we look at it like it's bad. Is that a sin? Like, is that a sin? What was he doing? Was
he a raw chicken?
What was wrong?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He was ready. He said a raw chicken. I want that. Yo,
that's a shame.
I didn't even know. I got to use that, dog. I didn't know what you said until he said no. He was black.
Did you see your face though?
Yo,
he was excited.
Yeah, I love
That's new to me. That's new to me.
Yeah,
Inside. I don't know if I got on camera, but I'm gonna use that. But for real, what was wrong about that part of what do we state?
I just said what I thought it was wrong.
No, I know, and we hold imams and pastors and priests to a higher standard.
So you telling me
He's human.
You telling me.
So he can't have a drink.
Well, but where does it say in the Bible you can't have a drink?
Where does it say in the Bible I can't throw a couple of dollars?
Oh, it's lusting. Because when you in a go-go bar, what are you doing? What is that? When you in a go-go bar...
Everybody got different emotions. I don't know that he lusting in there. I don't know that he lusting.
Yo, so you telling me he just...
Allegedly he lusting. I don't know that he lusting, Pig.
Someone please call 911.
Somebody please hit that red button.
Yes.
My bad.
It's the side. Silence.
Yeah, I was waiting, man.
And I don't even know who this is.
It's the scammers. Them scammers like me.
They're trying to make you save on your electric bill.
But yeah, what that's what I was getting at. What's wrong?
It's lust. It's lust.
It's lust.
Yo, Dre said Liddy 2 titties.
So it was lust for him to even have his mind to pull up in the parking lot. He was lusting before he got there.
Yeah, because he knew what he was going in there. He knew what he was doing to get in there.
I don't know about
He could have been waiting to go to court with somebody.
Go ahead, you can ask him whatever you want.
So a preacher shouldn't lust?
Listen to me.
No,
he's human. He's gonna lust.
He's gonna lust.
Right.
He's gonna lust.
Right.
But if you
listen to me.
Driving
come on,
and you send the GPS to the strip club.
Come on, Jose.
You lusting before you got there?
Come on, Jose.
Planned on
I just helped you out with that though, because that's what I was getting at.
Hold on, what? You driving?
Yeah, for him to get there.
He drove. He didn't get there by mistake. He didn't think, oh, you know what? I'm hungry. I heard this place has a good buffet.
They salad and they French dressing is off the chain.
I've heard strip club food is amazing, but I don't.
Never
Titties and tater tots
never.
They never went together for me.
Yo, this is the fastest pisser I've ever seen. You ain't washed your fucking hands.
I did.
But
go ahead, man. Keep going.
Go ahead.
Right on my couch.
keep them unpenis clean hands away.
Yeah, I done touched your neck 2 times already. But anyway, City, let's be real.
And Joanna told me he uncircumcised.
Where did he come from? Nigga, don't touch me again.
Yo, sometimes sometimes this show goes far.
He don't wear no helmet.
Yeah, he said they want to see you uncircumcised. I'm done, yo. But hold on.
I already got the private pound on me.
Yeah, I love y'all, man.
My bad, y'all.
Yeah, but all jokes aside,
Joanna said the foreskin
That
keep
was
her feet
too
warm.
easy.
yeah, the foreskin keep your feet warm.
She said things like, Luke, I am your father.
Hold up. So Terry,
So go ahead,
look at your mom. Your mom is like my mom.
Right.
She's very deep in the church. City, you know what I'm saying? City family. Very deep in the church. You telling me if let me just go. We just come on, City. Come on, City.
That's not what we doing tonight.
We put that in our drink. You telling me if Reverend Lonnie Love got up and the congregation sing that he just came from the go-go bar.
Right.
That they not gonna have a problem with that. Like
They may have a problem, but you know what I'm gonna tell my mother?
To church no more.
You know what I'm gonna tell my mother?
She gonna find her new church.
No, I'm gonna tell my mother I like that preacher.
Why?
Because he's the realest out of everybody up in here, and that's why he leading y'all, because he has
Well, you must have
problem.
not never seen the cursing preacher.
Oh yeah, that's my man, Joe. that is
Hope you
Memphis.
hit on something.
What?
All preachers sin. But the
Everybody
fact
sins. We're not perfect.
That's right.
But like Jose
That's
said,
right.
Oh, so
he
what?
took an Uber to the go-go bar. He knew what he was doing.
So okay, so the preacher who isn't that horny and doesn't need
doesn't show you.
doesn't show you.
His
So
fault.
what is he doing? Is he out in the alleyway robbing people? Huh?
No.
Is he in the house
He
asking for
might
extra
be-
communion
He might just
from
be
people?
washing his sheets daily because of them dreams that he has on a regular basis.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, all jokes aside,
If
I
he
do
ain't stealing
think
no money from
I
the
do
people.
think if you're a preacher, you have a higher
Yeah, but if
Moral
you're
standard.
horny, certain
higher
people are
moral
more
standard.
horny than
You know why?
others.
For the simple fact that we talked about earlier, you can't lead other people when you're doing the same thing that the people that you're leading are doing.
So everybody in the church at the strip club now.
No.
Usually.
No, not everybody.
No, but a lot of
Yo,
Hey, what church?
yo, I'll tell you the truth.
Usually.
Sometimes the followers are more strict than the leader.
Yeah. But let me
Because
ask
the
you.
leader throwing them a false what's the
Okay,
name?
so y'all don't have no problem with the pastor who got caught in the strip club, right? Let me ask you
No,
this.
I do. I was just.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you have a problem with the pastor, the African pastor? I can't pronounce his name. So now that we're going to try. Pasika, whatever. He's been going through, being criticized. He told the congregation, I need y'all to hear this one. Stand and delivered by. Thank you, Sarissa. I need y'all to hear this one. This preacher, pastor, said that he died, went to heaven, took pictures of heaven,
Yeah, that's bull.
and took a selfie with Jesus, and has been selling the pictures for $5,000 a piece, and people are buying them. So,
Wait, was Jesus white or black? I need to know this.
That's a good question.
Well, you know what? You need to pay $5,000 for this picture and
Nah.
find out for yourself, and
They
then
got
let
some-
us know.
They got Instagram
I ain't
now.
even got no comment on that.
I
That's
do.
just
They got
right.
Instagram now. I see it for free.
I do.
He
I want.
hustling the people. Now he hustling the. I don't trust
Yeah,
him.
exactly.
Now my man that went to the strip club for them dollars, I trust him.
Yeah.
Because that's regular. That's around in the hood. That's a couple of your homeboys.
Yo, who's Ronaldo? Ronaldo
Come
said
on,
he
that-
took on an oath to cherish those cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder where Renee get the word.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dre was going, yo, hold on. We got to read the comment. Dre was going in, man. We ain't even. That
Yeah, Dre is going in.
nigga said.
Dre
no
all the
problem.
way in MIA going
Much
in.
success.
Nah,
Thank
he
you, Dre.
in Atlanta
Appreciate
right
it.
Hmm?
That nigga said Liddy to the titty.
Oh,
Ready
Dre
to
down,
tip.
Dre down there with the
We
white
pushing
woman.
holy water tabernacle.
Dre be all over this motherfucker. What up, Dre?
He said that's the drug money the criminals are paying rides with. He throwing it back at the demons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tides.
I can't wait to.
Dre on one. He must be bored in Miami. I didn't think you get bored in Miami.
I
Dre.
can't
He in
wait.
Atlanta.
He in
Oh,
Atlanta.
he in Atlanta right now. All right, all right,
He
all right.
prepping. He gonna
He
go out
prepping,
there.
yeah, he going out.
He
So
going
let me
out
ask you this, man, because
We
I
going
want
to strokers tonight.
Hey, City, I want to know how the sermon started. Did they start and say, praise the Lord, everybody?
Wait, how did he die? Do we know how he
We
died?
don't even know how he died. But how was he able to come back?
Wait, first of all, I'm stupid fascinated. He didn't die.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
he
sorry,
died.
but no, he didn't.
No, he
die.
died, though.
How else did he get the pictures then, huh?
Where's the
How
pictures,
did he get
Jose?
So, City,
Pay $5,000.
so Jose said, did they say we got a special guest? And then the pastor walked out and said, I'm back. And everybody.
He was at the gate. He was hollering at Peter.
He's
Peter
a
was giving
hologram.
him-
That was a hologram.
Peter was giving him
telling
a
you.
hard time. He said, hold on, let me take this picture because I think they're resuscitating me right now. It was probably Paul on the other side with the shockers.
Yeah.
Yo,
You know
I
what
did
I mean?
revive
He
him,
getting
you're
him
right.
back. You know he had an iPhone because the Galaxy
No,
Note came out.
I was just about to
No.
say, if you have Metro or any of that other bull crap boost, you will never get the. You can't
I
see.
think he
You
had
can't
a-
see Jesus.
I'm sorry,
You
I
can't see God.
think he had a Galaxy. Because
Oh,
having
He
Galaxy.
definitely had an S8.
Yeah, that's
got
it.
what I
Yeah,
got. Yeah, he had that
yeah.
shit.
But what gets me is, how do you sit there and have somebody tell you that I've died and I took selfies? Who was his phone carrier? It wasn't Obama phone.
It wasn't cricket.
So I'm just trying to figure out, like, yo, man, but we ain't gonna stay on this dumb ass. Okay,
Yeah,
Mr.
he's
Empanada.
stupid. I'm not going for that one. That was something fucked up. That's stupid.
That's not a play around. But all right, let me ask y'all this: how do y'all feel about tipping when you go to the restaurant?
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Somebody else go first. Let him go last.
I think tipping at a restaurant. What are we saying? Do you tip or don't you tip, or how much you tip?
No, do you tip?
All
Should
of
you
the
tip?
above.
All of it don't matter.
Yes.
Why should you tip?
Because I'm thinking from that point of view. If I'm a waiter, I want to get tipped.
Okay.
Because I'm taking your order, I'm getting it right, I'm going back, and that's my job. I'm coming back. Boom,
Say that
boom.
again?
That's my job.
Okay.
So that's your argument. That's your
No,
job.
Let him go.
But yeah, once I communicate with you and all that,
I'm
basically,
some shit.
I'm the middleman. I'm the middleman for you getting your good meal. I'm not cooking your food. You know what I mean? But what I am doing is getting your order right, going to them, telling them your order, and praying that they get it right when I bring it to you.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure I'm not watching it to make sure that you remember. I don't remember. Okay. So I'm bringing it to you in the hopes that they work with me. Now, would you say that tipping, should they give a percentage to the cooks?
No.
That's either here or there.
About tipping the
But with me being a waiter,
I don't think so.
No, because the cook actually get a higher wage.
Yeah, exactly.
that's true. That's true, but that doesn't matter when you signed up.
$6 an hour.
You signed up to get a higher wage.
Waiters make $2 an hour.
It doesn't matter. Right. Y'all signed up to get a higher what's the name. That's what you signed for, to be a cook. But I do need you as a cook. I need you. I need you to make sure that my tip is okay.
And if you're one of them big top chefs, you really...
Because guess who gets mad? Guess who gets mad at the waitress or the waiter?
Look at Salt
The people. And it's not their fault when they go to the what's the name. When they go to the cooks to get the food. But guess what? We don't get mad at the cooks who got their order wrong. We get mad at the waitress or the waiter. So, I want a tip.
I'm a tipper.
I'm a tipper too.
I'm a tipper. And
I wasn't always a tipper. I'm sorry, I wasn't always a tipper. I've been, I live a certain lifestyle now where I was taught to, what's wrong with you? Yeah, so I became, and now I'm off the percentage. I'm doing all of that. I'm boom, boom.
I'm a tipper. I always tip 20% for the most part. If the service is terrible, it's horrendous,
you still get tipped. Like the people kill me. Or the waitress Harvard get up and leave. Yeah. Oh, come on, man.
I'm sorry.
I still get the tip. You're gonna get 15%. You're not gonna get 20-25%. Sometimes I tip too much. Yeah. And that's on the strength of I don't want to do the math.
Yo, Dre, man.
Dre right now. Dre said, I'm serving dick. You still got to tip me. Yeah. He said even strippers get tipped. But I'm going to wait before I
said he just touched on something. That's crazy.
Oh, I can't wait to get to that. Go ahead, Terrence.
If you give strippers money from the
No, you also got to look at where you at, too. Because now Dre from Miami now. I mean, he's from North.
It's a different culture. Yeah. It's a different culture.
There is no tipping in Miami. That shit is included in your check.
Everything.
That tip is already in there. Okay. And a lot of people, sometimes they go down there, they don't know.
Yeah.
But that tip is already in there. So if you give more on top of that, that's your prerogative.
I'm going to go again.
But
I don't see how you're against tipping. Go ahead.
No, Terrence got something to say.
I need to hear how you're against tipping. And put yourself in them shoes.
Out of us four here, there's only one person that's against tipping. I think y'all can figure it out.
Yeah.
Who's the chocolate brother that
the cheap Negro
provides to the community? Now me, I believe in tipping because there's a lot of just ignorant people in the world that you have to deal with. I think there's more ignorant people than actually humble people in this world.
One of them.
So you're gonna get a whole lot of people that come and they just have no manners. And they come up to the table and they telling you this and they telling you that.
They're looking for shit to go wrong.
Exactly.
Just so they ain't gotta tip you.
And my thing is, those type of people should go to a chicken shack. You should go to a chicken shack in your hood or your corner.
Not chicken.
Yeah, but see, I said chicken for a reason.
Okay.
You don't deserve a chicken.
You don't deserve a chicken shack.
Damn. You deserve a chicken. Damn.
You don't deserve the red chicken.
The way you deserve that jiving around here and tipping these motherfuckers.
Word is ball.
Okay.
So you get to a restaurant with your attitude.
Yeah, this chicken's good too. I'm tearing it up on camera.
And you know what I'm saying, you snapping your finger, pass on, and you doing all types of disrespectful things to somebody who's making $4 an hour. It's bad enough they only making $2 an hour. And some change. And the cook is about $20, $25 an hour.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And you're making $4 an hour, you said, right?
Two.
And, two. I'm sorry.
Change.
And you got to deal with people's personalities and attitudes. Now, that's the job that you sign up for.
$2.
But the disrespect and some of the stuff that you
minimum
have
wage
to
is
deal
not
with.
$2.
Waiters don't get minimum wage to get 2 and some change. City, I'm not playing with you.
Whatever it is,
crazy.
2 or 4, it don't even matter.
Let's say 4.
But whatever you got to deal with for that type of price, I don't think it's worth
But
it.
I've seen like, but most. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And with it not being worth it, I just think that you deserve a tip for the fact that you have to deal with somebody and their personality and their ignorance, as you can see here.
It's
because
like
I have someone blowing smoke.
Yes.
Hot, dark, nasty.
It's like the lady suing the Atlanta Hawks.
Chimney.
No.
It is.
Penis
She comes in
unclean
that
hands.
Yo, she comes in that arena.
man.
That lady comes in that arena knowing that they're not playing the type of music she likes.
Hey man, don't eat,
Just like
don't
they
eat
walk
your
into the
grapefruit. You
internet.
just threw some stuff on your grapefruit. That came from his crotch.
No, that's
But anyway,
I'm circumcised here.
Big Bro said it's funny how people would tip a stripper but not tip a waiter or waitress.
Word.
Okay, now can I say something?
Wait,
No, it's just started. Let's go.
Okay, thank you.
A stripper just fulfills a fantasy where a waiter or waitress gets you fed.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Now,
do your thing, bro.
Now,
'Cause you can wait for this.
I'm gonna touch the stripper.
Dre said 2 to 5. All right, they make money from tips. All right.
I'm gonna touch the stripper briefly. I'm gonna be like that pastor. Now,
That wasn't briefly.
yeah, he was the player. But when you in a strip
That should make
club,
my battery die.
when you in a strip club, you're not tipping them per se. Just listen to me. Especially the strip.
Well, if a stripper comes up to you, say you tipping.
Just listen to
She
me.
says you tipping.
Of course, that's the proper word to say.
Well,
But when she says she's tipping, what are you doing? I'm talking about the strip clubs that we used to go to.
okay.
If I was
you
getting-
incriminated me in this.
If you we used to
No,
go together,
yeah,
you know.
okay. What
Stop
happened?
it. But when we used to go, we gave him $1 or whatever. Why? Because we was grabbing a titty, we was grabbing some booty, or they was filling on our Johnson. Let's keep it 100. So you wasn't tipping. Basically, what you were
Paying for
doing
services.
was paying to touch a body part. So stop it with the tip and the chip shit.
Hey,
Now,
I got a question. It
Go
might
ahead.
be a stupid
Absolutely.
question.
That's a tip. You know why that's a
Yeah,
tip?
yeah.
Because you've touched
Yeah,
body
dog,
parts.
can I-
You've touched body parts without paying before.
you know why?
So shut up.
Because we was pimping back.
Nah. I'm gonna prove my point. You've
Hey,
touched body parts
No,
without
it's a
tipping.
question though. It might be a stupid question.
Go ahead.
Do strippers get paid hourly, or they make strictly tips?
I don't know that business, so I can't tell
Hey,
you.
stripper, y'all watching? Some of y'all done stripped before.
Word is born. He just called out the audience. Now,
They stripped before.
so now let me get back to my joint.
Hey, Sarissa, let them know.
Oh.
No.
Now,
The college-educated woman.
so Rissa gonna get your word.
Yeah, she
now,
gonna hear me. I'm
all
waiting for
jokes
it, though.
aside. Now, when we go to a restaurant, let's say us four go right now. When I go to a restaurant, I'm going there because the restaurant has good food. I didn't ask for this waitress to come to me.
How you
So I let everybody talk.
Yo, because you talking bullshit.
Yo,
The
dog,
cook
can I
is supposed to
finish
bring you your food?
Can I finish talking?
Go ahead, bro.
Can I finish talking?
Go ahead, yeah.
I feel like the Verizon man. Can you hear me now?
You know,
now.
you can talk. I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Thank you. Go to the bathroom. So now, the waitress comes
Yo.
and she serves you. She do whatever. She took that job knowing she was going to get paid $2 or $4 an hour. Why is it that you're forcing me to pay her a tip to make up for what you don't want to pay her? Now you talk about the attitudes. When bus drivers, when they drive people around, do they not get attitudes? Do they not get spit on? Do they not get disrespected? You just, this bus driver that took this person from this point to this point safely, nothing happened to him. So a person get off the bus and say, here's a tip. When I go to McDonald's and I order me a number 7, and that person might, because Chick-fil-A, the way Chick-fil-A do you, they do stuff where you need to tip them. They go the extra mile. Do anybody tip them or think about tipping them? No. My thing is, you get to the point where you go to restaurants and they put the 15% in your check of a tip. And then you don't even realize it, and then tip them all over again. Don't force me to tip.
Let me know when you're done.
Don't force me to tip somebody because they took that job. I'm sorry.
You can't afford a tip, don't go out.
I shoveled a lady out yesterday.
You can't afford a
I
tip, don't
shoveled,
go
not
out.
yesterday, but it was snowing. I shoveled a lady out. It wasn't no big deal. She said thank you and kept it moving. Should she have gave me a tip? That wasn't my job, but I did it anyway.
When you go to these restaurants, it's on the what's the name that you pay a certain gratuity.
On the what?
On the receipt that you pay a certain. Some of these restaurants it's mandatory that you pay a certain percentage.
And my thing is,
now if you can't afford to pay that, don't the fuck go out. It's not
about affording to pay it. You missing my point, bro. When I go to eat, I eat because I can afford to eat.
But you can't afford the tip.
Well, maybe
it's not about affording the tip. I don't want a tip. Don't force me to tip. I've been to places. Don't worry about it. I got it. Yo, I've been to places.
I let you go watch a basketball game, but I don't want to pay for it.
Yo, I respect. You don't play.
I don't want to sit on the floor. So guess what? So watch it at home. Floor, so I got to watch from the second tier.
So watch it at home.
So cook.
So watch it at home. So what I'm saying is,
so cook.
Because maybe
he watch that.
Maybe he was a waiter because you're getting sensitive. Maybe he was a waiter who didn't get tipped. But what I'm getting to is,
I'm saying I tip.
How you going to force me to pay 15%? And what if I don't even like the service that I have? Like, yo, I don't know.
Wait. Now it's my turn.
Ask for another waiter.
Now it's my turn. First of all, I'm going to get to...
And how much should I tip?
He may not like the waiter.
It's on the receipt.
I'm going to get into that later on.
15%.
Man, get the fuck
It's
out
on the receipt.
Your bill was $80.
Hey, man, you hear this?
You can't come out your pocket.
Look, your alleged stepson is over here being cheap. You ain't raised us like this.
I only tip because my wife.
You ain't raised us like this, man.
I only tip because my wife.
Because she's so used to getting that uncircumcised.
Oh, my bro
she
said.
Make it put some tips on.
He was in Atlanta. He said strippers do not get paid hourly.
And Lord knows his tip is dirty. Keep them hands off of me. Anyway, as I was...
Hold on, why y'all keep saying I'm circumcised?
Yo, Sarissa said you sounding real cheap.
Sarissa,
and she didn't get me back.
God bless your Wana.
Sarissa, your edge is cheap. Go ahead.
Yo.
Shakina said you get what you give. Some servers honestly don't do anything to deserve the amounts listed on the receipt. I agree.
This my thing.
I agree. But if that's the mandatory...
If you go to a 5-star restaurant, right? If you take the waiters away, let's take the waiters away.
My mother said, Paul, really? You know how she said it, too.
How you want it? How you want to get your
all
food?
Caps
okay, I tell you this. When I go to the hibachi...
That's hibachi. They do it right in front of you,
The chef?
He do it in front of you.
So you need somebody to do tricks and perform
about to
and tickle your nuts and all of that.
He making you smile.
Now
he doing all of that.
Yo, when they go to try to throw that shit in Joanna's mouth, oh my God!
I know, because when I say Joanna, she don't do that shit. This nigga, he catch it. He like he catch it.
I don't. Listen, you know we don't play that shit.
I know, no, Joanna don't play that.
No, we don't play that at all.
No, Joanna don't play that at all.
Oh, so you don't get the sake in your mouth either?
No, we don't play that shit, man.
Yo, they tried to do that. I took Joanna one time. They tried to do that shit. She was like, Paul ain't here. I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he can't even afford shoestrings. Talking about taking her out. Anyway.
I can't afford shoestrings.
Anyway. Look, he about to put the Timbs in. Look, he about to put the Timbs on the screen.
No, I'm not. I'm about to eat my grapefruit. I'm about to put the shoestrings on.
All jokes aside, with the tipping, yo, I just have my personal feelings.
No, honestly, man, you haven't told me nothing. It sounds like we ain't been out in a while. But it sounds like this is something that you do. You don't.
I've never think about Tops.
Hey,
we got kicked out of Tops.
No, we got kicked out of Tops.
The last
but you sounded real crazy, dog. If Disha was a if Disha was a waitress, you don't expect her to get tips.
She
the last time we was out, he didn't tip.
I didn't tip.
Now remember,
he
ate.
I ate.
You ate good. You talking about last week?
Yeah,
he ate good. You didn't tip?
No.
I tipped. So, all right, I'm about to get him.
He didn't tip because he didn't get
I know what he tips on.
Back.
We've been out for drinks. And you tip motherfuckers for going and make you a little punk-ass drink. You tip on drinks.
You know why I tipped the bartender?
You little bitch-ass. You
know why I tipped the bartender?
Yeah.
Hold on, because you about to contradict yourself. Because the bartender brought your food.
We go out to drink more than we go out to eat. So I know you tip drinkers.
It's a method of breeze, that big ass.
He tips bartenders, dog.
Really? City, it's a method behind me tipping a bartender.
What is it?
I get a stronger, better drink. That's the reason why I do it. I talk to him first. Now, when I talk to that bartender, if it don't seem like they're gonna take care of me, I don't give them a tip.
If it's
so when you at home,
if it seems like they're gonna take care of you,
do you tip?
Why would I tip for something that I cook?
P.
So you cook, or what you saying is Joanna don't cook? Oh, you the only cook in the house.
You just said.
No, I didn't.
My wife. No, don't put put your hand up trying to defend yourself, dog. Go ahead. Now you got to do all of this stuff.
Let me tell you something, homeboy.
You ain't got to
Because you're trying to get where I'm getting, baby. You're trying to get where I'm getting secure, baby. I'm let you know something like that. Now, I enjoy.
Smoke, you funny as hell.
I enjoy cooking, and most of the time I cook for the family.
This is my thing.
I get home at 2:30. Why wouldn't I cook?
This is my thing. When Joanna cooks for you,
thank you, Rissa.
For the family, do you make your own plate?
Sometimes.
Nah, I ain't believing that because I get on the phone and call Joanna right now, dog. I get on the phone and call Joanna right now. I think she makes your plate.
I just told you sometimes.
You a lazy type nigga.
Yeah, 100% of the time, I said that's why I said sometimes. Now, when my wife make my plate, I thank my wife and I appreciate her. When I cook and for my wife, and I make her plate, she thanks me and appreciate her. I don't expect my wife to tip me. She don't expect me to tip her.
So why the hell would you think that somebody's supposed to bring you your plate of food for you? Who are you that makes you so special?
They got no alliance to you.
They got no alliance to you. They didn't marry you.
If I won't tip my wife, what makes you think I'm a tipper?
You ain't supposed to tip your wife. That's the point I'm making.
Look,
this is a service.
I don't like listen.
You watch a movie at home with your wife.
I don't like tipping.
But you go out to the movies.
This is my
Just stay your ass home and get it from your wife.
This is my thing. Bro. This is my thing.
Joanna should be bringing you
Why don't we tip people at McDonald's?
That's certain, because it's a fast food.
Hold on. McDonald's making about $16, $17 an hour.
So the reason why we're tipping, it's because
how much they make.
Listen, stop the
joking.
I'm
just saying.
What
are they doing?
Yes, City. That's where
they put it in the microwave.
Are we tipping? Listen to me. Are we tipping? So you're telling me we're tipping? Because I think we was tipping shit too long.
Yes, we are.
So you're telling me
you comparing McDonald's with a restaurant?
Be careful what you say, because I'm about to get you.
I got it. I'm about to
get you. If y'all ain't gonna change me, when we leave after this to go out, I'm not tipping again on purpose.
You are not
in my
I gotta tap your pockets.
Not in my place. Not in my place. I'm gonna tip your pockets, bro.
Either you gonna take that. You gonna take that. Mine's either smokes. That's two. You gonna take that sweater off? You gonna do something?
I be goddamned if you gonna jump on me when you ain't jump on that other man. So now,
no, we ain't gonna change subjects though. We ain't gonna change subjects.
Yes, we are.
Yes,
we are.
But we're not gonna change subjects. Cause listen,
you can't change my mind, City. You know me by now, and we've been on tipping too long.
I know.
I got 10 minutes left.
You went into the thing. So you walk into a restaurant. You walk into a restaurant knowing that this lady or this man only makes $2 an hour. You don't feel any type of more like you walked into there knowing that they make $2 an hour.
He don't care.
Come on, dog.
He don't care at all.
You know what?
No, that's my opinion. You can't knock me for that.
You Muslim, right? I'm about to get you Muslim, right?
My thing is,
you Muslim, right?
No. Get the fact that he's Muslim.
What happened to blessing people?
He's a loving person.
You know how many homeless people I feed?
Why would you give dollars? And I've been with you.
So
you would give dollars to a homeless person who don't want to work all day.
That's doing nothing. But one thing, somebody that's working for you.
Somebody that's working to bring you your food. You don't go to the back of the table and get your food yourself.
Tell me when you finish.
Man,
you know what?
I've been in the car.
I'm done with this dude, bro.
Applebee's.
I'm done with this dude, bro.
For $20. You couldn't give him $3.
I'm done with this dude.
But you know what's funny? He'll give somebody that comes to the car every day and ask for the same $2.
And you saw him yesterday.
Man. And he saw him with a girlfriend.
Yeah, thank you. Somebody said, Latoya, hi baby, I miss you. Said, let's get off this tipping shit. So, we gonna get it real quick. Since we on tipping, how about this, fellas? When you go out on a date, on your first date, who pays for the dinner then?
The man. First date, the man. The man.
I believe it's the man. Especially if
the man, man. That's easy. You're so cheap. You're sounding crazy.
No.
Because I understand. I already know where you're going. You're against it.
Hey, Jones, what up? Tipping in the bedroom. I hear you, dog.
The man flogged the flipper and ran out in the bathroom.
Matter of fact, before we go too far, my brother said you can tip for any customer service you get anywhere in caps, and he is right. Sometimes you can create a tip.
We do, but guess what? The only place that we feel like we're forced to tip is at the diner. That's all I'm saying.
I've never been forced.
Don't get me wrong. You are forced. You are forced. Because if you don't tip, they look at you crazy.
Look, you got my mama cursing. My mama said McDonald's ain't carrying your heavy ass plate to you. in caps. She put heavy ass please.
Nah, you know what? I'm tipping mama.
Yeah. Now you.
But I.
Oh look, my mother said amen. Well, guess whatever I said, she said amen, son.
But you know what?
She raised mine. You raised me right.
Ma,
I told you this half breed wasn't around when we came up from the bottom.
City, never mind. I'm gonna expose you.
He wasn't there when we came up from the bottom, ma. You. What they call it when you take somebody in? You adopted this fool, and I told you leave his ass where he was at.
Should have left him, not tipping.
Yeah. Now look what kind of sweaters you wearing,
Boston Red Sox ass.
I wasn't. First of all, I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. That's Hawkins. But anyway, yeah, because we're getting off, we gotta get off. So
all right, look.
Now you know what I say. Listen.
I really didn't finish. I just said.
Go ahead.
I went
You and your mom, man.
Yo, this guy is so funny, man. Miss Hawkins.
Yo, I just want to say, Smoke,
First
you
date?
completely disappeared from camera.
Yo, man.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, where you at, Smoke?
Wait a minute, I'm going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you keep sliding up, dog,
Yeah.
in your arm. I mean, as
I don't
much.
know. I don't
Look,
know how long.
my bad,
City
son.
all in that orange.
Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah.
He
That
all
shit
in
was
the
good.
orange. He can't.
That was grapefruit, but it was
I don't
good.
know how long you've been
But-
off camera.
yeah, I
You've
know,
been
my
off camera
bad,
for a while.
But first date. When I think of date, first date, I think of me impressing this female that I'm out with. So it's the first time. Most likely, I've asked her out. Whatever. I am trying to court or show her my best.
I ain't get that in a long time.
Yeah, court. I'm showing her my best hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for a first date, I believe I should pay for everything. The meal, my meal, the tip.
The whole time.
Yo.
I've been treated.
Everything.
I've been treated.
I've been
And
treated
it
too.
It feels weird.
First dates are hard. I've been treated on dates.
First
but
dates, I
hard,
feel like first dates is
First
automatic.
date is automatic for male,
I
man.
pay. Second dates, I've been on second dates where I paid first one and the girl
Why
like,
is this
oh,
a
no,
topic?
no,
I feel like, and you pissing me off. Cause I really
No,
want to
no,
get to
no.
you.
Here we go.
I want to get to you.
Terrence
Because
gotta
why
go.
is this a?
We gonna get to
He's
it.
Go
a
ahead,
flipper flogger. Come on,
finish. Yeah. He flips the
Go
fly
ahead,
and
Terrence
flies
gotta
the
go.
flipper. Yeah, I remember he flies the flipper.
I told
And then
you.
pays his bill in the bathroom and leaves.
Oh,
I was-
man,
I was-
your bathroom pay a flip
I was
of
out of that. But pissy hands.
Nah, but
With
You
pissy
pay for the
hands.
bill. You pay for it. You pay for it.
nah, me personally, yo, you disgusting, bro.
And he's
You
touching
disgust
all over you,
me. You
dog.
disgust me.
I'm gonna
He touched you more than normal.
Nah, but
You should come to the job. Oh, did he break the chair?
Was that on camera?
yup, sure was.
Yeah.
Sound like a gunshot.
Yeah.
Man.
Boom, boom.
And I lost 30
And
pounds.
I say Toby's the second minute was too early.
Yo, he always breaks the chairs. We'll talk about it later off camera.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Go ahead.
Nah,
Oh man.
as far as the paying for a first date, I think a guy should pay for the first date. My problem with that is, if you pay for the first date, are you a person who date a lot? Because you're a person who date a lot and you see and you got 2 or 3 dates a week. Because I used to live that life.
Damn.
That's a lot of money.
That's an expensive
That's a
lifestyle.
bill, dog. That's a bill. That's a bill.
Yeah. This guy,
Yeah, you're gonna get on that.
yo, this guy's off the change right now.
Jesus.
Okay. Oh, Jesus, huh? Now you calling on Jesus, huh? You need the good Lord
It's a
into his
strip
father.
club.
He was right next to the pastor.
Nah, but if you somebody who, you're single, you go on 2, 3 dates a week.
Quite the black book over
That
there.
can, that
You got
can.
the Will Smith book, huh?
Yeah.
Yo, man,
You got the Fresh Prince book.
Go ahead.
Johnny
that
Manziel.
can become a very expensive type of habit.
Yeah.
So if I ever run into a woman that I'll meet that she says she wants to pay on the first date, guess what?
You
In
take
my
it.
lifetime at this age, I would take it. But not because I plan on not having a second date with her while I
What
would
if
pay.
she turns out to be the one, like the best date, better than the ones that you've paid for? What if she turns out to be like, oh, I had the best time with her?
She'll probably get a third and a fourth
And who's
date.
paying for them? Because now that second date turns to the first date, which you pay for.
Oh, I'm definitely paying for
All
it.
right.
I don't mind paying for the first
You're
one.
not
I just
opposed to paying them.
Yes.
That's all I'm getting at. That you're
I
not
think we
opposed
might
to
have
it.
only one person on this panel that's opposed.
No, I'm not
If you're
opposed.
done smoke, are you done?
yeah, go ahead. We can see what
Okay.
we can see what the
Cause I like
non-tipper crotch
you been
flipper
cheap all
without washing his
Are you gonna let me
tipper.
go?
You've been cheap all night.
Yeah,
You've
hold
been
on.
cheap
You didn't
all
even hear him.
down to that
He
cardigan.
said I'm a non-tipper without watching my tipper. Bars. Yeah, that could be a hook today. Non-tipper. Hook. Watching your tipper. Hook. Like the Migos.
Florida,
Florida,
Like I
football.
said.
Hook. Hook. Okay, now listen.
You've been cheap all night down to that cardigan.
This time of hill figure, man.
That shit ain't what it used to cost.
Yeah, no, yes it is. Go to
Big
Macy's.
Papa.
You got then while you're in that section,
Listen real quick.
you might as well go to H&M.
Looking like Big Poppy and shit from Boston.
Listen,
That's the
man.
practice jersey.
Y'all wanna listen?
My bad.
Now, I have no problem with, hear me out, paying for the first date. All my life coming up, 90% of the dates that I did on the first time, I paid for. But now, if, let's say I'm single, right, in this day and age, my thing is, and this is where I have the problem with the Me Too movement and the hear me roar shit, you got all these women all of a sudden that want to be the same as men and they want this and treat me like this, don't open the door for me, all this other bullshit. So now, my thing is, if you want the same thing as a man, don't pick and choose when all of a sudden you want to be a woman again. So I don't have no problem, City. Because when I'm not sounding nothing. Just hear where I'm coming from. You got the dress where the woman is talking about something. I need to get the same pay as you. We look at it. I'm gonna get into it hard. But you got women at jobs that's mechanics. They want the same pay, and I'm just like a man. But when it's time to pick up that engine, oh, I'm a lady. So that's where I'm just at. I'm not from 35 and up. I don't have no problem. But with all these new age women coming with this treat me the same, when it comes to the first date, why I gotta pay if you're on the same level as me?
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah, you can say whatever. But let's get this clear. You know me. I just always like to go against the grain to keep it going. That's just who I am.
And you know me. I'm always going to.
But let's get it clear. I have no problem with, because I feel as though if I ask you to go out on a date, why would I look at you and want you to pay for it? That's just, to me, that's just
going against what we said.
That's just some crazy shit. But at the same time, just with this new era, I'm trying to see how it's going. Because if a female asks me to go out on a first date, when I go to that restaurant, I'm looking at her and I'm waiting for her to pay.
What you're saying is because a female wants to act like a man,
Yeah.
you want to act like a female.
No.
Ooh.
No.
Ooh.
No.
Ooh.
No.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah.
He don't understand the pimp shit. Because so you telling me that you've never had a lady take you out and pay for dinner?
Not a first date.
But
First dates.
I've had
bro.
first dates where women
First
took me out.
dates.
I've had, remember, City, all my life I dated older women.
Okay.
All my life I dated older women.
But what is it?
So I've had women that say, Paul,
You can talk.
Let's
You
go
want to
out.
talk now.
Let's go
but
out.
what you just, I gave you everything to see.
Yeah,
I gave you the whole floor.
you're talking
But what
slick.
you based it on,
You're talking slick.
I gave you the whole floor.
So
and what
you
you
telling
told
me-
me was because a woman wants to act like a man and pay for the bill.
So
You
you're
basically
telling
told
me-
me I'm willing to take
Nah,
a back seat.
It's not a back
That's what
seat.
you said.
It's not a back seat. So you telling me it's wrong for a lady? Or if you
No,
go on a
because I've
first
had
date?
dates paid for. No, not
So
at
you
all.
took a
When
woman
she
role?
first paid for that date, he gonna give her all that uncircumcised dick.
Yeah. Yeah, why do
What
we
I'm
keep...
saying is,
Wait
why
a minute. I was born at St. Barnabas Hospital. The hospital you was born on was on the road. So I'm trying to figure out...
I was born in a medical center.
Yo,
The medical center
Actually, no, it's
on the
not.
road.
Concentra? Was that a
Yeah, it was
Concentra?
a Concentra. They didn't even have the scalpels that cut around his meat.
They did it with a butter knife?
I'm done. I'm not talking about y'all meat.
Yeah,
Butter knife in the Super
No,
Bowl.
wait a minute. No, now we never talk. Y'all just saying all night I had an uncircumcised helmet. And he walk around with a half helmet. Yo, his helmet like my collar.
So what? He going from a boy to a man?
Yeah.
He got the same turtleneck Mara had on in that episode with the dog. Sit your father down.
But yeah, hold up, man. Y'all see the time, man. We went all off topic.
Nah, we good. We
good.
having fun with the people, man. We good, man.
We good, man.
Let's read the comments, man. Yo, Mom, why you not asleep? Mommy's still on here.
Yeah, and you know what? Your mother asked a good question. You don't pay for the hotel?
She didn't say
Yes,
that.
she did.
Mommy didn't say
Yes, she
We didn't
did.
even talk about hotels.
Mommy brought it
I
up.
swear.
Terrence,
Hold
man,
on,
crazy.
hold on.
My brother, if you are dating one woman, a man should pay. But in this day and age, women are handling the bills.
Your mother put the hotel, son, right after
Hold on, man. Let me get there. Now,
He don't want to believe
now,
it.
y'all leave me
He don't want to
alone.
accept it.
He dressing like a red for real.
Who said that?
Shit. Oh, please. Men make women hard. And if I get a job, I can lift an engine in my wig.
Who said that?
Same girl, come on,
Toya?
man. The new era in parentheses is stripping men of their masculine, and he sound like one of them.
Yo,
Toya.
Toya is gangbanging.
She's you though. She's going against
You can't
the
listen to Toya. Toya carries a shotgun to the
Got
mall.
him. You look. Even legit said you should
Hanging
know
out with
things.
Tekashi.
And you know what he was talking about.
Oh,
My mother said, "Ouch."
Yeah.
Equal opportunity.
Toya carry a
Men want to be
shotgun
taken
the
out,
mall.
wine and dine, proposed to. They want you to pump gas and carry groceries.
No, that's not a
Yo,
real man.
Toya on it. Toya.
Not a real man.
You was sound. That's why I
No,
cut you
listen
off
to
because
it.
that's how you would.
Yo, dog, listen.
Then make it known how you
Listen.
want to say it, bro.
Listen,
You
no.
were making it sound like that.
Dog, listen, I say what I say. I don't care what nobody thinks.
But they're taking. We have an audience.
What
bro.
I'm
You
saying,
talking about
what
I
I'm
don't
saying
care
to the
stuff.
audience is,
No, tell them what you tell them.
in this time of day,
This is the audience talking.
in
I
this
mean.
in this time of day, it's not like back in the day.
They saw my guy who was born like Central.
In this time of day, you don't have women that respect and understand a man dating them and
What
courting
if
them
my
the
mother
right
say
way.
anything about the what's the name, dog?
I'll show you right here.
He
brother.
still,
Yeah,
he refused.
Yeah. No. All I see my mother say is ouch. You getting different comments than I do.
No. Maybe,
Alright,
maybe
maybe you should delete it, huh?
No, maybe you need to update your.
Toya
No,
said
show
so
me.
in my red bottom sweats
Show
and
Where my mother say anything about a hotel?
So, before I had to do first 48.
She's talking to you,
No,
not me. She called you son, fool.
no.
Yo, now it's no.
Well, mama,
Hey man,
She
we
not
signing
talking
off,
about
bro.
me.
We
Yeah,
already-
we signing
But how
we
did you
already
get that?
gone
And I
too
ain't
far.
get it.
I don't know, cause you got to mess
Everybody
up.
got different shit, man.
But-
A lot of stuff ain't coming up on that side either.
But yo, can we just do one more, just real fast?
We doing?
We over time?
No, man.
All right, then we out. So listen, everybody, man. We
All right, go ahead. You wasn't finished talking. You got to build your case.
I don't
Right
have
now,
to.
they're looking at you.
The audience know who I am. I don't have to
The
build my
cheap guy
case.
on the panel. Okay.
I
I want to say thank you, everybody that came out and listened tonight.
Hold on. Toya said, "Nah, I respect a good man. Pass me one, Lord, without mommy, daddy issues, baby mama issues. I make more money issues." She's praying. That's a prayer. She's not saying
Yeah,
that's
she
a
just
prayer.
prayed.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get you to pass it
Hey,
from Africa.
yeah, get her that number. My man that went to heaven.
To heaven and came
Yeah,
back.
and came
Well,
back.
I'll tell you this, man. I never had a problem with the ladies. They love me. I'm actually married to a beautiful lady.
Dre said, "I'm proud of y'all. Great show, Dre,
Thank
man.
you, Dre.
Thanks
You
for-
already know,
You're a
Dre.
busy man. Thanks for tuning in, bro.
Hey,
Appreciate
Dre, you
it,
know
man.
what's crazy? We still
We
talking
gotta
about
get
you
Miami
at the
this
job.
year.
Yo,
We gotta get down there. We
that
gotta
would be crazy.
He tired of him. We can't even tell him. Just,
That would be
just
crazy.
gotta
The
get
show
there.
in Miami,
Just gotta
that
get
would
there.
be crazy.
Just gotta get there.
I'm going there this year.
Okay, we need to talk.
You
gotta
going this
go
year?
when adults go.
Alright.
We can't go during spring break.
The spring break.
Smoke said he coming this year, Dre.
But
And
yo,
hopefully
y'all-
I can get with this fool.
Yeah, we out there.
We gotta
Yo,
get
man,
there.
I appreciate y'all, man. I thank y'all. And I just want the people to know I always go against the grain because I have no problem with being a bad guy. Huh? I feel like what's my
Tekashi
name?
6ix9ine.
Nah, stop that shit.
Yeah, that's who you are.
Nah, you just
But go
disrespected
ahead.
me. That's
Yeah,
fighting
yeah.
shit right there. Because that boy ain't gonna live till next year.
What we should have been for.
That boy ain't gonna live till
I should
next
have
year.
been knocked you out.
Nah, you know that's not your thing.
Come on now. It's not.
No, we okay. We not
Do that
arguing.
again.
No. Yeah, see? What I tell you?
Hey, keep them penis
So-
hands away.
You the one that didn't wash it.
So I just
Yo, he don't
think
even got hands. He got mittens.
I just thank everybody for being here tonight, man.
That's sweet.
I
yo.
enjoyed y'all, man. We gonna go out tonight. We gonna eat, and I'm not gonna tip. And Terrence,
We gonna tip for him. Because that will not be on my watch.
I ain't going out.
Right.
Yo, I hate you, yo.
I love
That's
you,
crazy.
Yo,
Terrence.
I hate you, yo.
I love you, man. Come on.
Yo, thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate you. Mom,
Yes, mom.
peace.
We're gonna get him in a straight regular black tee next week. Something, man. You gotta get back to yourself. I don't know who this new guy is.
One of the prettiest, sexiest motherfuckers you ever met in your life. Now go ahead and do what you need to do.
We might be signing off right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, sign off, bro. Thanks for coming out. We appreciate y'all.
Sign it off right there.
Peace.
And Dr. Paul Bell is the name, CPR specialist.